Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sunday night. It's about 8 o'clock. I was pretty busy Thursday and Friday, and then yesterday I got some stuff done. Anyway, I slept pretty late today, so I came out here to get some of this work done. Got this BMW I'm working on. Got damage here on the bumper cover, and then at the very bottom there's a rip in the plastic. I gotta repair that, and then I gotta install that fender liner extension. There's a new one right there. All right, I'm going to give you a little idea of how I'm repairing it. I left some of the crack exposed here. So what I'm going to do with my heat gun, it's going to go right along that crack there, melt it inside. Now I want to get some material from each side of the crack and pull it towards the center so I can join them together in the middle. Some of these bumpers are real easy to repair this way. Sometimes the plastic is unweldable, as I said. You can't melt it. Alright, a little quick video before my battery dies out. But as you can see, I ran it down the middle of the crack, and it made a V shape in there. It's real hard to see. Then I brought material from this side towards the center, and from this side towards the center, and I mixed it up in the middle, and I was able to get a complete repair on it using the same plastic. So now I'm going to get the grinder and grind it smooth, and that'll take off the edges and tell me what else I have to weld up with the same plastic. And if I have to, I'll weld it some more, and if it stayed good, I'll go ahead and put some plastic bumper filler here, a flexible filler for bumper covers, and I'll go ahead and take care of these scratches too. And it looks like this is going to be a pretty quick repair here. Alright, there's a grinder I just used to smooth it down here a little and make it all flush this way. As you can see, there's still a low spot right here, but it's welded all the way, so I think that'd be good. So now there's scratches under here. All these I need to sand flat in order to put the filler on top. Because when you start digging into this plastic and grinding into it, it just causes a lot of problems with the hairs. Like the plastic, they look like hairs, you know, when you grind it. So it's better to hit it flat with some like 180 or something. Stick into the paint and then fill the gouges over the paint, and then primer it after that, you know. But I'm going to take you step by step and show you how to do a quick bumper repair. All these gouges, that's where the crack was. You see it's strong. As a matter of fact, I did the backside also. It's a little dark back there. It's about 9:30 at night on Sunday. So, but the way I repaired it here, the exact same way I repaired it in the back there, and that stayed nice and strong. Gotta have the heater plastic, man. Balls outside. Alright, you can see I'm feathering it out a little with a DA, getting some of those hairs off where I grind it with the grinder. You try to fill over those, it's going to cost it's going to cost pounds later. Let me get a new paper. Alright, here's a plan of attack. I already grinded that area where I repaired with a grinder. This right here, 36 grit. Well, that one already worn out. Anyway, I use that same grinder to grind right here. You see that big low spot? And I grind it here a little bit. It had a real bad stress crack all the way through the plastic. Right here, there's some damage. It's a little dip right there. It's cracked. There's some stress cracks here. And now, what I'm going to do is hit all these other areas, all around this damaged area where it's still damaged, like the stress cracks that come out here. I'm going to hit it with a 180 with a DA, and do the same at the bottom. Smooth out those gouges, just to where they're flush with the paint, and then and do the repair. Alright, this is the rocker panel on that BMW on the driver's side and the passenger side. Got my kids in here bothering. I'm gonna, the idea is just to sand the paint off, make those gouges smooth. You don't want to sand all the paint off. You want to use that as something that your body fluid can adhere to. Because if you go all the way down to the rubber and start doing this, it just makes it that a lot harder to finish. Grinding into the rubber is just this is a much better way of repairing scratches and stuff like this. All you want to do is level it all off, all the gouges. Alright, this is the stuff I'm going to use on the repair for the plastics. It's a Polyflex glazing putty, and it is a two-part. You mix it up like Bondo. Some awesome stuff right here. It doesn't get hot. It doesn't warp the plastic. It adheres nice. So let's get something going. Now we're ready for some putty. Alright, well, I just feathered it out. You can see it's pretty smooth. There's no, none of the gouges are protruding this way. So now we can just fill them in with some of that two-part plastic repair putty. I'm going to walk over there in a second and show you guys what I'm talking about. You got an idea of the damaged area. You guys remember from the other video. There it is, that bottom repair. Got it all primed up. I'm going to sand it down and mask it off. The reason why we're called Top Coat Technologies is because I actually utilize a lot of new technologies in spraying panels like this. So instead of clearing the whole bumper cover, we're going to stop it here and mount it in and about here at the bottom, and melt that in also with a blending agent. I'll probably end up clear coating this whole little section here since it's enclosed, and just burn it at the bottom and burn it somewhere here on the top. And got that rocker panel all ready too. I'm starting to sand it. Took all those scratches out, got it all primered up. You can still see a little bit of imperfections where I got to sand a little more with 600 grit. It actually had a few little pinholes, so I caked the primer on, and I got a little run down there, but it's only primer. It'll sand right off. I'm gonna end up squirting the whole bottom rocker piece with putting clear on it. I'm gonna just base that section there, silver it up, and then put 2 coats of clear over it. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna blend out the bumper cover, and it's a lot easier for me. Boom, like magic. Got it all masked up. I had a few little nicks in it. You know, that's a very visible spot, so I take care of it right away. There's a couple more down there. Just little chips. I put some red putty. You know, just do some little chips. Here's how I'm going to do my blend. You can see all this is clean with simple green, and then scuff pad up about midway. All simple green at the bottom also, and scuff pad about up to here. So I'm just going to bring my clear coat and then melt it back that way with a blending solvent. Over here, got all the rocker panel ready. All masked up. Simple as that. This is the damage that was repaired. Alright, I'm going to start putting the base on it. Alright, I'm going to slap the clear on. There's my clear. And then I got the blending solvent in another gun. I'm going to end up keeping it a little wet at that edge, and then I'll blend back with the blending solvent. Give me an idea before I put the clear on it, how it looks. And, let's get the clear on it. Alright, just finished squirting this beamer. But you can see there, got a good reflection in it. This is where I did my melt. It's shiny all the way across. There's no dry spots. There's the paper. I did the same at the bottom. There was the damaged area, all clear coated. Here's the rocker panel with clear on it. Looks good. Tomorrow morning I'll get out here and demask it, and then get the windows ready for tint. Looks cherry.